Hello, everybody. Scratch Off Ticket Man here. Still up to my ear holes in debt, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Got a couple of tickets here today. Got a $3 bingo card, and of course, the steady $4 cash for life. Oh, that'd be so sweet to have $1,000 a week. But again, not sure how that's actually gonna go in the grand scheme of things. But a little bit of grease on the wheel, not so bad. Let's get started here. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Pretty Gonna get scratching here on this bingo ticket. Pretty crazy start to the weekend, to Friday, with the NHL playoffs. The Edmonton Oilers versus the Florida Panthers. Edmonton clawing their way back. The irony, clawing their way back into this series here. Everyone thought they were done because the game, going down 3-0 in the series is just, that's a lot. That's a lot, especially the way Florida was playing. But maybe Florida's hurt. That's all I was thinking. It's like maybe something's off. Something's off with those Cats. But still, was a good game. It's turned into a way better series than I think anyone was anticipating, especially after game 3. But I was thinking about it too. Like maybe Bobrovsky's hurt, because like everybody's hurt basically. The way Florida was playing, it was just hit everything that moved, and only so much you can do, and Bobrovsky was making some wicked saves. Some wicked awesome saves out there. So maybe he's a little bit banged up, or he's a little worse for wear. That's another way you could put it. But yeah, you in hockey, in the game of ice hockey, you really do. You win from the net out. So maybe we'll find out after, I guess, tomorrow night. Big game, Game 7, down in Florida. Find out who is going to be lifting Stanley's Cup. But it wouldn't surprise me if Bobrovsky's hurt. I actually got thinking about it too. I got thinking about just goaltenders in general. I got a lot of time to just think sometimes about stuff. But I started thinking about goalies, and there's a lot of if you follow NHL hockey at all, there's a lot of teams that they kind of there's the starter, and then there's the backup. It's kind of, you ride the hot hand for as many games as you can. Back in the day, you had your Patrick Waz, you had your Martin Brodeurs, you had your John Van Brooks, and you had your stud goalie, and then you had your backup. And your backup, there's no disrespect, but your backup could kind of be anybody. It could kind of just be the boss's son could just be on the bench, just kind of waiting, be like, I really hope I don't get called. But like your stud goalie, your starter goalie would play like 80 games. That's so many games. But you play like pretty much all the games, and then, maybe against like early Ottawa or something like that, you play a game or something, or someone want a night off, it's like a birthday party or something. Wants to go see a movie or something like that, and it's like, oh, I'll take the night off. It's fine. No big deal. We're gonna make the playoffs. We're gonna go far. It's gonna be okay. So yeah, you got your starter and you got your backup, and then you got your tandem goaltending. Tandem's got 2 goalies that you kind of go back and forth from, which I think is a little bit weird, because it's kind of like you're not, like, in the relationship world, like, you're kind of not committing to anybody. Like, you're kind of calling them both. You're kind of seeing who's available, depending on your mood, more or less. Like, Boston tried to do that this year with Swayman and Ullmark, but kind of saw how that played out. At the end of the day, you gotta pick someone to go to the dance with. You can't dance with them both. I mean, you can, but like, they really gotta be cool with it. Like, both of them. Like, you kind of have to show everybody that they're cool with it by dancing with them both at the same time. But anyway, so you got your tandems, you got your 2 goalies, you kind of walking back and forth from. But most teams, more or less, like, you kind of have 3 goalies. Like, you have your goalie starting, and then when they inevitably get hurt or go on a big skid, then you get the other goalie in there. I'm 43. So you got, and then you have your third goalie that just sits in the press box and they kind of just wait. And like, they're kind of caught between, I don't want to say walking a hard place, because they're definitely, getting paid to be with the big club versus the AHL. They're like way, way better. It's like 10 times better. And in most things in life, if someone's like, this is 10 times better, you just go and you take that. You make a sandwich out of that, and you go to work. But anyway, so you got your 3 goalie system, and the 3 goalie system is pretty good, especially if you're the third goalie. Like, let's be honest here, because like, no one's expecting anything from you. Like, I almost think that you're below the E-bug goalie, the emergency backup goalie. But anyways, I was thinking, I was like, there's got to be a better way. And I was thinking, what about a 5 goalie system? I know that probably sounds crazy because you're thinking, you got your stud goalie, you got your tandems, you got your normal 3 goalie system. But what if you had a 5 goalie system? If I was coaching a team, I would 100%, I would have a 5 goalie system. And 32. I didn't see anything with that. Okay. If I was coaching, I would have a 5, like even GM. I would tell the coach, I'd be like, we're going to a 5 goalie system. And then they'd be like, why? And I'd be like, have a seat. Anyway, it's a 5 goalie system. So hear me out. Your number 1 goalie is the goalie in the net. That's the goalie that is playing the game. I don't want to say most of the game, but just playing the game. Your number 2 goalie is on the bench. So should something happen, your number 2 goalie is ready to go. Number 3 goalie, up in the press box. That all makes sense. Everything's good. Now I'm gonna skip goalie number 4. I'm gonna go to goalie number 5. Goalie number 5 is in the press box, but doesn't get to watch the game. They actually are turned around so their back is to the game. So they're actually facing the back wall in the press box. They can only hear the game. They can't actually see the game. So they just hear the sounds of where they want to be in life. And it just makes them think about what they need to do better in order to get there. Okay, so number 5 goalie, not watching the game. Number 4 goalie. This is the trick right here. This is the trick. Me too. The trick with the 4th goalie is they are facing 90 degrees. They're looking at the 5th goalie. So while they can see a little bit of the game off to the side, they're actually looking at the 5th goalie, thinking, I don't want to be there again if I can help it. So it's to motivate them. And then you're watching the 5th goalie, but you're also watching into your own end as well. So you're watching that. And I was thinking maybe they don't, they watch their goalie in the second period, they watch the other goalie, but I was like, no. Second period, 4th goalie actually gets up and walks around the other side. So 5th goalie is actually sitting in a chair facing the back wall because it's a shame. And then the 4th string goalie, it actually has 2 chairs on either side of the 5th goalie, and then they get to watch them and watch a bit of the goalie that actually has the job they want during the game. So if you stay with me on this one, this is the 5-string goalie system. Goalie 1 in the net, goalie 2 on the bench, goalie 3 press box, normal human being, treated like a normal person, gets to watch the game. Goalie 5 facing the back wall, shame, they messed it all up. And then goalie 4, they have to watch the 5th goalie and then watch just their own end during the game. I think it's genius. I think it's the way to go. I think a lot of sports psychologists would read into that and be like, I think this makes a whole lot of sense to motivate and inspire and probably get the best out of all these professional athletes. So that's what I would do if I was a GM or if I was a coach. Probably the GM, though. I'd rather just call it in. Be like, Coach, I want to see 5 goalies on this system. I'm not going to be happy. And I would just start signing up goalies. I was just snapping them all up. Don't even get me started on a 6 to 10 goalie system. But I think a 5 goalie system would be good too. Oh, also, the other thing I was thinking too, is the problem is like, how do you pay all these people? How do you keep all these mouths fed? Well, everyone gets $2 million. That's it. So you're spending $10 million on goalies, and everyone gets. Got one more number here. Looking for an 8 or 5. Definitely not going to be an 8 or 5 because 8, 5, 5, 8, 8, 5. Oh man, I thought it was that, but it was a G5. No, it's G51. Sometimes you look at the numbers on here and you're just like, that can't be random. That can't be random. G51. G51. But yeah, if I was GMing a National League hockey team, even like even an AHL team, I would go for 5 goalie system. It'd be pretty good. All right, it's not looking like a lot of business. Oh, we did 13. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, there it is. 13, 30, 38, 55. No, I saw it. G55, there it is. 67. Oh, 67. Okay, all right. We got a line. We got $3. I would say we got our money back on this card. But again, a lot of these cards I get from gifts from people. So it's kind of like, not to say it's kind of like not a big deal, but playing with houses money on these. Bills. Oh, this thing is mocking me. Fast $15. And bank. Okay, that's not too bad. $3. I'll take it. All right, next up, Catch for Life. If you're a hockey fan and you want to know more about my 5-goalie system, or you're curious to hear your thoughts on that down in the comments below here on YouTube. We're at Catch for Life. We're looking for 3 of anything, preferably live. Not looking good right now. Oh, there's a big boy over here. Couple of 8s, couple of 20s, couple 4s. Only one life, ain't that the truth? Life, 30. They really get you with the first couple. They're like a life, oh nothing. Life, $4. I do like Cash for Life though. I think it's one of the funner scratch ticket games to play, to be honest. Not that I would not tell the truth about it. Oh, $8? No. Oh, no dice on this one. That's okay. We got $3 on, just happy scratching right now. We got $3 on a bingo card. $3 on this. There's a bad boy down here. $3 on bingo card, and we got $0 on Cash for Life. But that's okay. You gotta kind of go big or go home on Cash for Life. But that's all right. There's another day. We inevitably wake up. Each day, we wake up, and I will just leave it at that. Because every morning it's just that, massive mountain of financial ruin that's just hovering over me. But that's okay. It's okay. There's only so much you can do sometimes. One of these cards might be the one to provide the shovel to help start digging up on this stuff. Anyways, scratch off ticket man. Thanks for joining. That's me actually. Thanks for joining me on this channel. If you want to help support the channel, remember to like and subscribe. I would say share this with a friend, but it might be kind of awkward because it's someone scratching off tickets on YouTube. But ways to go is we all find our space in the world to find some parts of joy and happiness. And I just want to say, good luck to the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers tomorrow. It's been a way better series than it was shaping up to be, and the NHL playoffs are always awesome. It's a great time of the year, depending on where you are. No matter where you are, actually, because lots of times, you can just look and you don't have any money, you can just look inside, a bar and just see the TV and it's got the game on. It's pretty good, depending where you are in the world. But, anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully back tomorrow with some more tickets. Good luck out there.